So everybody, it's Amon here. Welcome back to some more For Honor. In the story mode 1.4 Valkenheim in winter. So it is. All the different Blackstone Legion members are lined up on the front of it. Or they're camping out their entire army. God damn, that's a swarm, big fella. That's bats over there. I mean, they kind of do for the case of the structure, but that defines bugs in your bed. That's what happens when you get bed bugs and they're a full glorified militia. And they're there to bite you or come with all your food that you have in your room or different stuff bed bugs have. No, from different kid experience at different times, I don't have bed bugs now. There's only case. This is what here's some ants and clean up something that might be and trying to bite me, but no, I'm out here looking like Polka Dot Man with glorified redness, you feel me? The Rise Suicide Squad just came out new when I looked. It's obviously which wouldn't take on what I'm talking about in the first place. But just woke up, it got in the way, just near stay asleep, eat more case of solid nap. We're getting back into it. Just go back down the hall, we'll go bottom to top in each corner case to stay level.
The time came to show the Vikings who they really were. We would strike deep into the heart of their lands. But first, we needed to cross the mountain pass. And Holden Cross would lead the charge.
Your great General Lawbringer.
Where order has broken down, where cruelty and lawlessness rule, lawbringers are justice. We go wherever we are needed, and we come prepared. Our armor has no equal. Its construction, a secret of our order. Pray that you do not need us. And when we arrive, pray that you have done no wrong.
Solid executioners, holding cross. Napoleon second command and one of Asheville's lawbringers holding cross carries out the Blackstone Legion judgments. Okay. Very keen, adamant look lawbringer in his own case of right. Seems like some different dynamic texture and design is there. Like two lion shoulder guards, like the axe too. Very interesting. Cool case of the face. It's really hard to say about that. I never exceeded more gain stamina at a moderate rate with this thing. Okay, cool. Sharpened blade. I'm always gonna keep health, but still.
Snow was already falling on Valkenheim.
I mean, it's already glorified as snow. Y'all call me this entire
But we went
place
anyway.
getting heavier look. Yeah, I don't know how these factions cooperate war each other. Kind of them even being here.
I am Holden
This
Cross.
place is like
As commander of the Blackstone Vanguard, it fell to me
I run, they run with
to
me.
lead the way.
Or whatever, I don't know. Ambush makes sense.
Ambush. Exactly what we have been hoping for.
Damn.
So many of my people fear the decorations of our savage foes. But I have never feared the demons of my enemies. I am their demon.
Come again. Okay.
The Vikings are ancient as we are. The difference is, they vanished for centuries. We never left. But any who doubt their claim to these lands need only look at the ruins their ancestors built for them.
Well, I guess within the case of ruins they built them, I mean, a wreckage they started, or a case of actual things that they come together built for them.
They know we're here. Keep moving.
In a reference to Odin or a great warrior, maybe where you state a breakings from. soldiers, y'all take care of that. Holding the law. Stop. This show is super fast. Everything. You do show a little bit now. It's kind of heating. It's still fast, but it comes together. Very weird in some cases, right? But it's fine. Honestly, need to go take you guys out. You guys are falling behind. You're entirely like the Vikings. Y'all are annoyance. I'm not fighting him. What y'all doing?
No superes.
Fall down. Chain connect. Seems like he's more about calling mix-ups, which is a compound thing with him now. Is that how he's aligned with
The entrance to Valkenheim.
Makes that a lot more better. We'll go this way. There you go, come again.
Out of my way.
Evading the full sword master. What the fuck? Go on the right.
Savages.
Right through in the main line.
Those catapults needed to be
Welcome
shut down.
Good case survival. Realistically, you're currently being a general. Wait, hold on. The exterior is coming together. Some of the state personality. You guys are having a good day.
The Vikings have filled their mountains and valleys with horns and drums and signal fire. We were never going to slip into Valkenheim unnoticed. That is why I chose to enter through the front door.
Just invade them.
It wasn't a good plan. It was just my only option.
You gotta really try to follow me. You keep trying to pursue me. I still breaking on now.
The cataclysm was not one event. It was many. Lands rose and fell. The sky rained fire, ash, and worse things. The seas rose and then retreated. It is a miracle that any of us are still here.
I need to take out that catapult. Job's done.
Breakables, alright. My bad for not seeing that. You had to get a small burner. Gives a shot. That's not what I meant to do again. Just take down. Just takes them down more easily. Both types on your nose come together. Whatever saying that word too much. If this aligns together within what would be saying most time. It wouldn't instruction to this actual like map / game mode. This would be pretty cool. Recognize calling together here. Shit. Damn, my executions plunged into the water. Death.
I'll give this to the Vikings. They're big.
Dorfin. Anticipating it. In the water, nigga.
I need to regroup with the Vanguard.
Couple ways gonna matter enough for so breakables. We'll give you more observables. Keep getting folded into the water.
We were prepared for this place.
The Vikings have raided every year for as long as I can remember. They sack, loot, burn. My village was destroyed by them.
Just in case
Mine
mechanics,
and hundreds of others. Now, we would turn the
showcasing the knight's artillery.
Should I have given your warden command of this assault? Go!
No, my queen.
I am Apollyon.
You can be accountable.
I was a warden once. Now, I have become something greater. I am the 8th warlord of the Blackstone League.
So
the fall.
Her aesthetic.
Our technology is what separates us from the Vikings. And with these, we would make the so-called impassable defense of the gates of Valken.
Go to the others.
Valkenheim, home of the invaders who call themselves Vikings. It had been 40 years ago that knights last crossed the threshold into that great...
The Vikings had numbers. We had technology.
Valkenheim,
Trying to hear the rest of the...
home of the invaders who call themselves Vikings.
Well, I mean,
It had been
they
40 years
scavenged,
ago that
survived,
knights
they
last
scavenged,
crossed the
like to
threshold
raid,
into
they're
that great
pirates.
palace.
They call it a bunch of different plans.
Whatever
attack like
happened in there,
Vikings.
we
They
would
said to
certainly
look like
be remembered.
Vikings. And yeah, the only thing that's not coming full-blown stage is going having horns. I'm not saying some Vikings didn't wear horns, but maybe just not in full-blown combat to scare the enemies. Sure, yeah, that's reasonable, but other cases, you're calling it to a certain thing, not a case of actual warfare thing. Look how swift and cool this is. It's off. Yeah, mad. This one is representing how to really use a shield. Cool. Rare case of observables.
Bridge control.
Give me a low from me. Eramicus! Clean as hell, I do not know what it means. I only know a few things about it in case of life. but he a certified punch. Alright, before I open this, let me see what else is coming together here within the case of observables, because I'm pretty sure I don't have all of them. Good. There's a full look on everything. I'm gonna use that one sleeve if I need to.
Looks like they want us to hit them.
Do that if I don't use it. Let that shovel put you on the ground. In any case of taking somebody down if you want to push, use that actually grabbing them, throwing them, either via stamina, etc. or things kind of together, how it can put you down in kind of range. That's not, but you guys get what I mean. It's in a state of things that will actually physically put you down when it comes in case of realism and coming together within the case of actually shutting down other things. We aligned the bridge for them. Except for the Vikings. The Vikings thought they could raid Nashville, but it's just a combination of death because of over here. And the reason why they comment of Knights not taking their shit, but they can call it no good defense.
We couldn't leave a force behind to guard the prisoners.
With Samurai and Knights can do with some different form of cases. I mean, and Samurai have a more keen chance against the Knights. But they're coming with Rome and all this stuff. Knights are the most glorious. And the Wulin just seem like wars compiled into an agreement with China, or not even representing them. And now I'll go execute him.
Hold!
Like, what the fuck? I'm an executioner. This is what I do. You see this axe? You see this template? You see this shield drenched in blood?
Master, this beast killed at least 40 soldiers, including Davis.
It's just Davis.
Do you know how to tell a predator from prey?
It's actions. It's bloodlust.
You can't, of course. Unless you see them in war.
Okay, I'm kind of right, but I didn't come with the exact answer. Polygon's evens look very wise. And I think she wants to call a warning with him. And again, she got these bladed claw fingers.
40. Well done.
Becoming a person according to devastation to half of men.
I had thought that her laws of selection
because we at least got like 200 soldiers riding with us. And maybe plus and that with 50 with a bunch of different officers and coming with the real estate warriors in the full faction. More punk on XP and story. Cool beans.
Valkenheim. We needed to reach the fortress at Sverngard before the Vikings had a chance to respond. But at the great cliff that splits the valley in half, we found our way forward blocked. Fortunately, we had a peacekeeper, Mercy, among our ranks.
Okay, playing peacekeeper now. Interesting. And so there's a line with this. Alright, anyway, let's go and get into it. Here to tell, see if it's like normal.
Valkenheim. We needed to reach the fortress at Sverngard before the Vikings had a chance to respond. But at the great cliff that splits the valley in half, we found our way forward blocked. Fortunately, we had a peacekeeper, Mercy, among our ranks.
So it's the same case, but a more addictive thing line within what's happening in case you took a break. And I guess for a case of recap, that is a very interesting looking statue.
When wars end, it is the silent blade that keeps the peace. But when wars rage, a peacekeeper's work is never done. Quick, people. They can win a fight before their enemy even knows they are there. Dancers of death, with dual blades for dancing partners. What they know can destroy legends or create them.
But kind of the order seems like something in a case of reference to Assassin's Creed. Mercy is efficient. She doesn't waste any movement or wood. She is a natural predator. Coolness certified assassin. Like the blaze looks weird. Interesting. So coming divide and conquer, getting information, and lay out the map state of how things are like. Seems like Bleed's gonna be cool, essential, evolving character as assassin. We're all set for anyway.
Our army needed passage. The Warborn can be creative when they want to be.
He's very serious, posh, and maybe he's kind of being humble.
Hello there.
Hello there, boy. Oh, there was creepy sonically. Her play peacekeeper. She's small but dandy. So
The Viking tribes all have different customs. These look to be Warborn offerings, probably for strength in war.
Do the cave to great aesthetic look coming with it.
Holden should never have sent those scouts ahead. He should have sent me first. Why didn't I say anything?
Okay, so maybe think they'd be fine. Not
Apollyon
caring.
asked me to clear the way, so of course I
I'm gonna wait
obeyed.
for him. I can jump up here.
These Vikings should be more vigilant.
I'm out here slaughtering them. That translation of the bomb was what they were saying. Peacekeeper is pretty cool in the case of a character.
They
Might
docked
give
their
her a
boats
Marcus
there,
try.
so there was a path to the top. I was sure of it. Soldiers cry and cringe and rage when they see their friends hanged.
Get more
Sometimes I
observers.
pretend to share in their grief. Other times, I just wish that I did.
The volcano's cloud has withered this place.
The volcano in Ashfield gave Valkenheim 2 years of frozen rivers.
Try not
We were there to take it.
Cool. You're gonna tell somebody, you're gonna follow me, and then people gonna understand. Or not. Sit down. Get your own bitch. That's creepy. Oh, I forgot the word. Not only is like sadistic, but more calm and flow type of voice, which kind of is. She's like super edgy and everything. Yo, can I like hit one person at a time? Fuck off. And that backflip though. course I'm in the right way. Can be down here. Okay.
Like us, most of the Vikings don't even know their own history. These are their ancestral lands, lost a millennium ago. They returned from across the sea and reclaimed them.
Would I even take it? I don't do that. I'm not using it for anything. What? Like I'm holding it. Maybe I had to use another one to take that one. I don't know. I don't want to waste this bleed though. I do. Oh. Big extensive case of damage. So basically like Nabushi in that case. I'm gonna shank that. I know I'm gonna get speared. WWE teams. Oh no, it's not top. It's actually the bottom. It's supposed to top it. Look clear into it. There's that. I mean, obviously I could fucking see it was just weird on my of that. No. Man, just pumped that fucking air. This man did a fucking chest muscle thing. Up the air for some pumped aggression in that case. Some sexualifying something. I don't know what you think you about to be doing, bro. Ain't gonna be kind of rape, bro. But it's gonna be me is stabbing the fuck out of you. In definition of woman power. Knocked down. Probably fucking hit you. Not trying to do that. There's deflect you can do with assassins. I've been over there once, and that was just with me training out with Berserker. No, you can try to get more now with Berserker. Wanna be more grand, coming in his plan of action with him. Slash her for the next video. Why are you going so much? Maybe get these Vikings. We probably won't stay at combat. Yelling obviously happens a kill in case of fight, or at least coming and grunting. But at the same time, motherfucker did a whole ass war clock. They charging in. Goddamn sloppy head.
I had an idea. Getting inside was easier than I expected.
Best concrete performance stuff. We said not rampant correlation fights, man.
What would happen if I pulled that lever?
We're gonna disrupt it. My man is just allowing this to happen. Are you watching? Because I'm fucking up all your capabilities and stability. This little fortress cabin that you have on the here. And there's the best bed coming with a bunch of different enemies now. How to deflame that she, the assassin, but that's from the case just in all assassins have deflex. These different ways of calling them together. But a lot of times it's all dodging in front of it. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. Okay, there we go. That's how I call it deflex. Okay, I'll try to line that up better. Like again, I don't think it's gonna be super hard for me to do. It's just gonna be more good at calling it together in a lot of states how it would form in combat.
I should pull that one, I think.
Their machinery was far beyond what I had expected to find. Since the
Now where's the central mechanism?
So there, I'm gonna see there's a observers get some commands done with the mission. Oh, bro, piss off. Where's my... Some more breakables. Cool.
Vikings love to feast. Maybe I could find a way to shut them in.
Alright, that's it. At least for the case where I'm at now, because I can't go back. Easy things.
If I understood this contraption, raising the elevator now should prove exciting. Just needed one more push.
Okay, line up to the map's good.
If you dance on a pole, that'll make you a hoe, shawty, I don't.
Whole shit destroyed. Chains destroyed. Everything. Organs were holding up. If I just got you calling these things a possibility, one, respect. I'm not saying Vikings are not civil. I'm not trying to stereotype them, but just that, they're a
Path's
normal
clear.
state of cabins, but it's
Impressive.
going like that fortress.
Don't encourage her.
I mean, that was grand spectacular. Y'all can't come that together. Y'all probably going there guns and blazing. They'll count this swords and blazing. That was cool.
The
But she
fortress of
just peace
Sperida,
signed off from.
my goal.
What is going
For
on?
too long, the true warriors among the Vikings had been held back by the chains of social bonds, of kin, of law. Now we would knock down their gate and return their world to its rightful order.
They're playing this in a breachway. There's the ram there. Very interesting. Alright. This is gonna be the final one. Was gonna be 6, or maybe it's not. Maybe we'll still pass along the other ones. Most likely not, I don't know. It's the mainline Viking territory. Wolves among sheep, interesting. Chapter 1.6, 6th mission. I don't know if 6 is always gonna be the end case of the missions. We'll see. Let's go and get into it. Tell. Let's go on Let's have it hard.
The fortress of Sverngard. My goal. For too long, the true warriors among the Vikings had been held back by the chains of social bonds, of
What?
kin, of law. Now we would knock down their gate and return their world to its rightful order.
Gee, so she wants to go ahead. But that sounded weird in the first case. So I was going in with saying it a lot more better because it kind of sounded like I mumbled. Anyway, like I was saying, so she wants to go ahead and incorporate a battle together to unite them as Vikings again because they've been feasting, being cool, being social, not calling a ruckus on nobody, having everything they have, making a compound village in their fortress, having life. So she just wants conflict with the Vikings or make people relish in conflict. So does she have a bone to pick with the Vikings? Does she hate the Vikings? She racist the Vikings? Does she want to kill all Vikings? No common mercy to them? Or does she want to come in conflict together to make people stronger? Because then I'm seeing in a Doomfist ideal there. But it can be interesting. It's definitely interesting in the case of this medieval gang coming together. I'm just a little bit confused there. That's all in that case. That's gonna be dope. Press the out from that. Hold up. We have to change out from that. I think the other one is good. My controller a bit jagged sometimes. It's all good. It works. Just that my controller has worse movement moving forward. Gotta hold it down or calling some different stuff to line it better. I mean, I can still play with my controller. There's one thing where I have this toggle that I need to line up better because my hand is always there, especially the form of how a PS4 controller is like. But I still can't anything around flip.
I had questions.
Master,
My phone.
why this fortress? Looks like it's just a storehouse.
You already
It
pushed
is?
them back enough. Y'all going fully
that's
into
why
their
we're
own
here.
country. But all of these places are linked together and you're already shooting at
Barbarians.
them.
They seem like they're good people. They embrace each other like they were all kin.
It makes sense. They're all entire Viking clan.
But that is all a lie. When night falls, they stab each other with their knives.
How do you know this? I feel like she's making this up so we come to the same
If there
path as
are
her.
wolves among them,
She's a
should we not
scary
set
woman.
them free?
Now I had new questions. Ones that were much harder to answer.
Catapults! Keep the ram moving!
Being a skeptic was a death sentence. But doubt is a part of integrity.
Breach shit.
We'll have a harder time hitting a moving target. Keep that ram moving.
There's a fun mission. Hard in its own right. See what they do.
There was nothing I could do except protect the ram
They're watching all of them.
and hope.
Full form, man. Went on back. Somebody's taking out the minions. They're pushing out the ram. It's a big ass ram. It's just the form of the door. It's super high in the tech. Going away with the type. Okay. Formation to move it. Fuck off. Okay. Now blade, let it rip. Stop it. Stop it. That means don't worry, carry on, call me your day. I'm gonna try to fend it, but I'll someone look out for his herb bulls here, you know? I'm moving super far. But it will tell me when the ram is getting attacked. That's what I was trying to do. The moon's over in the back there. I mean, y'all kept trying to push it. I could go ahead and get this man to be ran over. Or at least force him back. I'm trying to do that now. Surprised I can't even do anything like that, especially when I'm falling.
We were deep in enemy territory. There was no way home but forward.
Just 2 steps ahead. They squash Bahira teammate's catapult. Damn.
The Vikings have always warred with themselves much more than with us. It is in their nature to feast on each other. That nature has been stolen from them.
Now, let's make this clear. Vikings are not the best people. Again, they're pirates. Conquered other people to get their stuff. Not in the case of making new form of civilization by conquer. But they scavenge to get what they needed. Sometimes it's for them to go ahead and live and make better means for themselves. A lot of times, they just stole anything they wanted. Women, children, making the women their wives, men for warriors, slaves. Just hand in hand, maybe the female Vikings did what they wanted to. Rape, unfortunately. And this combination of things that are super disastrous and deplorable, arguably. But every other civilization kind of did that some way. No matter if in the case of conquering or claiming freedom for their people, disaster reigned up.
Intended to be long gone before that could happen.
Wasn't fully for the war. Stop. Stop right there. Side, because when we get in there, we're going to be doing a lot more. So we're a lot of this place. Over here, that's the flux. There's a stack in the drain bomb. In case there's a stun from that form. Push the ram, and more of the strong his warriors are going to be. I don't know if he was going to come and stall and go and push them back as you keep coming over for seed. Banners in the back. I don't know. Maybe we're in a full certified formation. Keep going, man. Put your backs into it. Prevail. Come off on them. Hold them around. Full walking fortress. God, with my health, I'm gonna get stamina. Okay, damn. Super close to hitting the catapults. More effective damage with it. Let me get them off in the circle. Shit. I mean, it's not super bad. Popping again. More backup and calling a way to get them all from it.
A few minutes later.
Had the right case in the moment. This multiple times, probably get set. Okay. I guess it hit something that can't fully need to be set up. Like in the cockpit that can't wait together. Appreciate it, minion. Looks like the chieftain. Motherfucker looking like Odin. Just the full mountain braid ass hair. We had a king hair kind of. I mean, in the case of Arch-form Vikings, they didn't have kings, but they did relish kind of like glory
Good Munder.
as kings.
This looks legendary, Jarl.
You seem drunk. Boss fight in her hands. I do. Alright. Preparing a lot. Done.
Shoryuken!
Bro, what the fuck? Man, Shuriken me with the hammer and crack me over with the soap at the same time. Slow as hell, but at the same time, this how slow it is. It's still coming with force. So I got hit with it. I don't know if you can't block it or nothing.
Shoryuken!
Or I might just need to go and block it and then try to parry it. I don't know if you can. There's a warlord model. Warlord can none of that. I mean, I get boss in the most superior case of moves. Imagine if Warlord came with that and they made it respecting faster. I mean, it was still hit in the door while we were fighting in the background, so we did. So it calls.
On your
We're
feet.
not dead. We'll come to us for a second. Appreciate that, Apollyon. Your ass is moving. This is dysfunction off my case coming all the time.
We were in.
And we got in, that's all that matters.
Wasn't that why we came in the first place?
To better for our cases.
It was hardly my first time sacking a fortress.
Yes, keep fighting.
Annihilating them. You really want the smoke right now. Saw them pretty easily in the background. Looks like it's gonna hold it. I was thinking there's spikes in the back. Like, okay, whoop, my first death. Technically, with the failure of my mission, it comes to a place, though, you get what I mean?
The fortress of Sverngard was home to many of the wealthiest Viking clans. The merchant trades always produced such people. Now they would have to fight for their food. I am Apollyon.
No shit.
I have come to instruct. For too long, the fearful prey among the Vikings have whispered their lies of peace. Now, that era ends.
Formal piece of thing. Again, does she have a bone theory? She want to come in conflict. And somehow this will formulate the knights to be stronger, according to challenge. I don't get it. I don't get the real compound reason for all this coming together. It's just very confusing. I like mystery, but it's coming together very weird. It's account for why Doomfist has his ideals, but there's stuff you can research, which I will do if I need to, but they don't explain it at all in the story mode. I'm going to give you hints. Okay, I'm down to do that. There's no problem researching. Researching gets you more in depth with stuff. I'm willing to read. I can fucking read. Obviously, I don't have a problem with reading that case in the matter. But with Doomfist, he want to come into stuff because he evolved in his own right, coming to him, merging into Talon's ideals, merging through them, flourishing as a mercenary and great villain within that case, and within the and performing so well that he coming at great experience in Talon than anybody else.
Get this shit off me! Get this shit off me!
About to release the entire pack on me. This man went in his own right to go ahead and have an entire caper wolf on his shoulder. Oh, just on his body. Okay, you on some shit, bro. What the fuck? You better kill you pretty fucking easy. A scratch from my armor and bite me. Piss off. Or one shots will come a good fighting them maybe. Don't have to worry about him, and then do like an onslaught. They come right back to back and facing the way. I guess you can't face them at the same time doing it. You have to focus on him and line up a big case of awareness wherever they come. Expecting us to fear, calling the bomb with them. Maybe this wolf was the alpha. Now they disrespected him be aligned with the same look of the alpha. This great warrior wolf capabilities. He's a grounded fighter in the form of how he's fighting me right now. The wolf are dead. Very called with the missed airplane in case of the howling. Okay, you bit me through him. What? Sit down. What? I literally hit you. What? That's alright. Well, it's not even him. I'm like, how you putting your own different capabilities? This is kind of you whistling. That's a whole different story. Bro, nah. You can't do it. You can't hit females, bro. We got this, bro.
I know now what haunted me that day.
They failed him. You try hitting the woman, they gonna be good for him. Oh, this ass fucking out on them. They ain't something to deserve this. Like, no matter if I'd be allowed the same Viking to try raiding y'all. This is a little bit too far a case of vengeance. Like, this is full on, I kill anybody that comes into alliance with these people. I don't care if they had nothing to do with the raids. This full on despair for them. No care for the children, the wives, any of their family is gone. All y'all just see conflict hungry. That was really the case coming with her. It kind of seems like a psychopathic pattern of lust and all that. Of all the breakables, I don't know about the observables.
We would leave survivors to tell the tale of what had been lost at Sverngard. And when they heard, they would come, looking for what was left.
Mark unlocked the palm. Let's get outside. I'll go back here, look at a few different things. I don't know if I do it when he was fighting. Everything about his entire fortress village destroyed. Everything he calmed together within the case of assumption that he aligned peace with the Vikings. Done for. Seemed like he maybe had a wife and children. For more connection to his rules, bro. What the fuck? Charging me in a way like a bear hug. You cannot parry me. You have to block. There's no way. Once you had to die. Will die in this case. He's tired and out of it, bro. I feel like I would have been definitely backed up a little bit too close still. Tried it. I have to line up for where he died, / his near-death qualities.
You fought well.
To hell with you!
Really kind of what I did here. I don't have no form of case of Christ on my side. Call nothing but devastation out here. To innocent people. You gonna kill me because I don't want to side with you anymore?
Why are we here? I think you know.
Famine. This place houses their seed grain. There will be no new harvest. By winter, they will be killing each other over what little food is left.
You say corporated Vikings being farmers?
I took an oath to fight for peace.
Uphold justice. The Box Legion discard all common cases of all war oaths. These words that
So
remind
did you.
themselves of that.
All of you.
Well, in the case of Peacekeeper, yeah, within her name, she's supposed to uphold people. I can't know what her be. Okay, guys, I'm about to cut this short. I hope you guys have enjoyed. It's pretty stellar. I'll reiterate for me some of the stuff that I will go ahead and say in this video if I could, but super long out of itself. It coming together pretty good. I hope you guys enjoy. Pretty berry. Can't wait for y'all to see that correlation content with the count for honor. I love you. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.